Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 246 of the Reforce Podcast. My name is Oxlade. Join me today, Christian Gelato.
We are back in Guantanamo Bay. Of course, technology issues.
It's upsetting.
IP doesn't want to work. Nothing wants to work today, Eric. You know, it's one of those days.
Oh yeah, is that
Nothing
so?
wants to want to work.
Yeah.
The camera, the internet, what else?
Well, it is Monday.
That is true. Eric, what do you think about this headroom situation?
Listen, we'll just keep going, alright? We can't do much to improve the situation.
That's true.
Unless you want to fiddle with the camera live, which, you know, you should have set up. You should have...
I did. Well,
You should, as they say, blocked it out, Christian, before we started.
I mean...
But anyway, after last week's shit show, Oda give us one of the great
Refreshment.
chapters.
Refreshment.
We were so thirsty last week, Christian.
That's right. Refreshment.
But now, one of the great chapters. What's going on?
What are the Go chapters? I want to go through it that far, Eric. What are the great chapters?
I want to talk about why this is one of the great chapters, Christian. Maybe even a high-level chapter that not many people are talking about.
Alright, well, you know, everyone likes the chapter. No one's hating the chapter.
Well,
Well, a few, you know, Admiral
a
fans.
certain Dark Emperor
Certain,
is being a salty bitch. But what are you going to do about that?
well, goodness, he doesn't hate it, right?
Now,
He's just not buying in.
anime. Nothing happened last week.
Shanks recap.
Only Kobe talking about Marineford and how Shanks is goated. Really. But that's about it.
Yeah. Now, Eric, this week the church comes under attack by the Mihawk / Zoro fandom. Because the true Mihawk fans understand Mihawk and appreciate Mihawk for what he is.
And swordsmanship.
And swordsmanship. But the fake Mihawk fans who masquerade as Mihawk fans, but are actually, you take that mask off, what's under the mask?
Zoro fans.
That's right. Alright? You gotta understand the difference between true Mihawk fans that understand Mihawk, like the Dark Emperor Dritz.
Yes.
He's been saying this shit for years at this point. Alright? He called everything apart from the Diamond Jozu bullshit.
Right.
Alright? The will of the Diamond Jozu.
That was an insidious
fucking
word
dumb.
twist. Insidious, Christian.
What?
And he admits it was an insidious word twist on Jozo.
He admits that it's fucking
He admits now that it's one of his great works of fiction.
With the Mihawk video.
The Jozu intent to cut Mihawk shit.
It's the biggest cap on the planet. It's just,
And and he remembers
Jozu
that.
blocked it. He's got Diamond. He's got Haki. Okay, you blocked it. Relax.
Intent.
Alright?
Now,
One of the most defensive mans on the planet.
we know what happened.
Relax, alright? Mihawk didn't cut him. Okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to go on the aggressive on Mihawk. I want to celebrate Mihawk this week for the individual character he is, Christian, because he is not a Zoro. He's not a Zoro device. He's not even a Shanks device. He's his own character. He doesn't need the baggage of everyone else.
We love Mihawk here. Alright, we're not going to let the Zoro fans bring it down.
Right.
We're
We
not
want
going
to
to let it
celebrate
happen.
the man.
Also, this is a Shanks W. We've been saying our gender is confirmed in the manga.
Yes. Which is interesting.
Which is interesting. Everyone says it's an L. It's a W.
It only confirms what we've been saying
It
for
only
years.
confirms what we've been saying for years.
Right.
Alright? So, these frauds out there are going to keep on spamming memes with skill. But what is it saying in the chapter, Eric?
Sword skill.
Sword skill. Now, we'll get into the chapter soon. And we'll
We'll break it down.
break it down. There's lots to break down in this chapter, Eric. A fucking deluge of information.
It's a heavy chapter.
Now, Eric, why wasn't this last week's chapter? Why did we have to end Wano and then we get this? I don't understand that.
Right.
I don't understand the order of events.
Okay.
It's very strange to me. But yeah. We'll get into all the... we'll break it down. Alright? We'll slap away the Zoro fans.
Right.
Because they're not Mihawk fans. They're Zoro fans.
Right.
We all know this.
And then wants Zoro to be GOAT to one.
Then what's already top one of all time?
Right.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Alright? I will get into it. But Eric, in other news, Scarlet Vixen about to return. We were forced for a month to put out nothing because the judge has locked the page to judge the works.
Are the results? When are the results?
The results are on the 30th of September. They are the page is reopened on the 1st. So, your boy's almost free to drop a few chapters.
A few? How many?
We got 2 in the bag.
Is he gonna drop them at the same time? Or
Nah.
spread them out?
1 week, next week.
Okay.
We're gonna spread them out. Enjoy them. A couple more chapters left of that, and then we're going back. So, Eric, you can't ignore the call. Alright? You leave a project for a while. You know, it's enjoyable starting something new. It's enjoyable.
Sure.
But you can't ignore the call back. You can't ignore what you set up. You can't ignore the payoffs in your mind that you want to deliver. Alright? So we're going back. Of course, if I win, then everything changes.
We'll cross that road when it happens, Christian. We'll cross that road when it happens. Right.
But for now, we'll finish this. We're moving back to Shadow Soul. New chapters coming probably, let's say, November. Let's say that. Because September's a shit show.
What are you going to do?
You know? There you go. Now, let's move in to this chapter and this episode of the show.
Christian's hitting all the buttons.
Now, Eric, a few commenters in the chat have reminded me
What's up?
that JoJo returns in 2 days. Or 3 days.
Oh, that's interesting.
JoJo Part 6! The return of Jolene will happen.
JoJo show returns though.
JoJo show returns
Next week, next Sunday.
No, Eric.
Next Monday.
That is a good opportunity.
We are on break.
We are on break. JoJo is back. Capitalize on the hype.
Sure.
I was going to do a call-in show, Eric. Because a lot of people want to talk to me.
About what?
About what's going on in the One Piece world.
It's going to be difficult to do a call-in show next week, Christian.
Why's that?
Father's Day.
Alright. Looks like it's JoJo.
Right.
Tournament of Power. Alright. Get ready.
We should probably see some hype. So, we'll see. Now, it's 6 months late. But
It is very late. It's very late, but it's here. So there you go.
Alright.
Alright.
Chapter.
Eric's gonna get his Kung Fu action.
Give me. It better be. Okay.
I don't know how David Pro's gonna do it. But I remember Kung Fu action.
They did the Butcherati kick in the head.
Alright. Now, we're in the chapter, Eric. Chapter 1058, New Emperors. Caesar did something and saved the
Some
German.
Gasu
Who
nonsense.
would have called it?
Right.
Me.
Everyone knew what was going on. No Pedro yet, so that's good.
No, Pedro. We take that W. We move on. Right. Now, we're in the chapter. On the seas! The new emperor. The captain of the Grand Fleet. Monkey D and his 9 commanders. Eric, how do you feel about this moment?
Oda kind of memes it. Maybe I'd like to play it more straight, but it is what it is. You know?
But how do you feel about this tremendous announcement?
We're here.
9 commanders.
Luffy's here. 9 commanders, Christian. 9.
9. Alright.
Maybe Oda's put them in order. That's interesting.
A few of them are memes.
Right, there's reasons.
There's lots of memeage going on here. The Bandy Gags have escaped Sanji, and now they're on everywhere.
We'll talk about bounties in a minute, because I don't know if I like the direction Oda's going in.
Okay.
Putting it out there.
On the Sunny, Nami yelling at Luffy for dropping off the waterfall.
Come on, Nami, you fell off Sky Island. And Zoro.
Well, they had She was mad about that too, to be fair.
Okay.
She's like, Luffy, you gotta be an emperor, you gotta be smarter than
He's
this.
like, I'm goaded.
Alright. And then Oda confirms Nami has Conqueror's Haki. How do you feel about this?
Is it a meme? Is
It's
it real?
all but confirmed. Every time Oda memes, it's confirmed.
Oda memed with Zoro, if you remember.
That's true. It's confirmed. Nami with the cock.
Right.
The staff skills.
Christian's agenda. Maybe coming to fruition.
Eric, people always bring up the crazy observation haki with the weather skills.
Right.
Is Nami the secret third commander we've been waiting for to bloom?
No. But she might have cock.
That's shit. The Conqueror's Haki. Usopp, Nami, Luffy, Zoro, Cock. What do you think about that? The 4 emperors. Usopp. 5 emperors on this crew.
The original is crucial.
The OG 5. Alright, all have conquerors. Maybe. Now, wanted posters are coming in from the sky. It is time for wanted posters. Chopper, 1000. Still a meme.
Fine.
Will Chopper ever get a real bounty?
Although he is recognized as commander, but only 1,000 berry.
What's the narrator saying that? That's not the world
Yeah,
government saying
okay.
that.
That's fair.
Alright.
Sure.
Chopper, 1000. Will he ever get a real bounty?
No.
He'll get an end of series real bounty. But it'll be real low and shit.
Okay.
Alright? He's not getting over $1 billion. I don't want to see Chopper over $1 billion. This will devalue the billion. We're already kind of devaluing the billion.
Yes, we'll get to there.
Alright, but Brook, well, Nami, 366 million berry bounty.
300 increase.
Luffy before the time skip.
Right, and a little bit. That's fine. A little bit of a most of these dudes get a 300,000
Million
increase.
boost.
Yeah.
300 million boost. Frankie, 394 million.
Still too low, but whatever.
Still low. Too low for Frankie.
Picture the Sunny for no reason.
Picture of the Sunny.
What's the
he's
Navy
getting memed.
doing? Right.
I think, but Frankie has to be memed on his bounty every time now.
Okay.
I think we're starting a new bounty gag. Brook, 383 million, the Soul King. Usopp, 500 million. Of course, the God King Usopp.
Yes.
The God Usopp, not the God King Usopp. That's
Careful.
a different character.
Careful.
Robin, 930 million berry bounty. Robin finally gets a real bounty.
She's dangerous.
For the threat level she is.
Yes.
Gets the recognition. The CP0 failed.
Now this is kind of brushed past in the moment. Will this be brought up as a thing, or will it just the implications?
We know. The audience knows the implications.
Okay.
CP0 failed. The Nika has been reborn. Robin has the information to get it done.
Will we ever get confirmation that Luffy's was suppressed?
I mean, we know it was suppressed, Eric.
Right.
We know this butter
Because
bullshit.
this is kind of annoying me now.
This butter
Seeing
bullshit. Buggy's dumb bounty.
and Mihawks and crocodiles, maybe we'll get to it.
Alright. Eric a little upset about the other bounties. But Eric, Sanji. 1.032 billion. Is it too high? Benny Quaid.
Is it too high?
Final bounty. 1.3.
Sure.
1.4.
Yes, 1.3.
1.3? Not higher than King. 1.4.
I don't know, man. Sanji's fight was fucking weird. I don't even buy that he's that strong. Even though I kind of had to accept it because his fight was kind of mid.
Yeah.
So, you know, Sanji's in a weird position at the moment.
Next, we have
Winbei.
Wimbay.
Jinbei.
Second Commander. Wimbay. 1.1 billion berries.
Worthy.
The people doubted Wimbay.
Clown-
How do people think he cannot beat Jack?
Clowns
You
on
are
the
a
Queen.
clown.
Clowns on the timeline saying, "Oh, Jinbei only fought who's who. This man has legacy.
This man is legacy.
Blocked Akainu.
On Whitebeard.
Saved the Son of Dragon.
Allied with Whitebeard. On Big Mom's crew. Fought Ace for 5 days.
Fisher Tiger.
Fisher Tiger. Fucking blocked Alkain and Marineford.
Vagabond Drill.
One shot Moria.
That's true. We did one shot with Vagabond Drill
Vagabond Drill.
on Big Mum.
On Big Mom.
Shark Skin. Hockey.
Full body hockey. That's not shit.
Dominated Who's Who.
Full body hockey that actually works.
Right, and dominated Who's
Dominated
Who.
who's who.
Not even a question. That wasn't even a question. I mean, remember we were like, can Jinbei hurry up and get to the rooftop? Because this man should take 2 seconds. And then he beat this man in 2 seconds and just hanged around.
He held up a roof. He threw some water.
Right.
No, he didn't really do much.
There you go.
But
The man
Jinbei
deserves his bounty.
deserves the bounty. He is a legitimate threat. I don't know why people think he's not a legitimate threat.
This man's got a history.
This man's got history.
And knowledge.
This man's got knowledge. This man has the skills.
Yes.
Fishman karate, hockey, he's got it all. What's Sanji got?
Germa stuff.
German stuff.
Infrajambe. Speed.
Speed. Yeah, sure. Jimmy's got the D. He's got the judo and he's got the defense.
Right.
Alright, so there you go. And then
Zola.
the sword master. Okay. Right hand man. Zoro. 1.11 billion. Only 1,000 above Jinbei. 1 million above Jinbei.
Right.
Was it 1,000?
I think it's 11 million. Could have come from
Or whatever.
adjustment.
Right. So
I don't know how people are mistranslating numbers. Bit odd.
it's 1.11 million.
Yeah, but other translations were saying like 1,001 instead of 11 million.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
think maybe it gets complicated once it gets to the billions, Eric.
I don't know.
Maybe it gets complicated.
know,
Maybe,
but
it's like maybe it's like Roman numerals. It gets complicated.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're literally numbers written in the manga. I don't know how you mistranslate.
Right.
You know.
Whatever.
But there you go. Zoro. 1.1 billion. Everyone thought he would be 1.5.
1.6, 1.7.
The Zoro fans going crazy.
Right.
No.
Because you beat King doesn't mean
Zoro
you get the
is
bounty.
still first commander level. He's on that level. He's not above that level. People have got to relax.
He might not even be on that level.
He's on the. I'll give him the level. He's first commander level.
It's shaky.
Short, shaky.
Ben Beckman. Ben Beckman might be worth a 3.9 at this point.
Who the fuck knows?
Because look at
If Ben Beckman
Bounties
surpasses if Ben Beckman
Alright.
surpasses Mihawk, I don't want to hear
So
nothing.
I guess we'll talk about bounties here.
No, we'll get to the.
Okay.
We'll get to the other bounties, Eric.
Alright.
Because we can't deny the hype.
I just
of
want to
the
go on a
rest of the
little
chapter.
rant about how bounties are starting to become a bit of a meme. But
I mean, yeah.
if I was Oda, I would have kept the Emperor's bounties
Far from.
sacred.
Well,
They don't mean anything anymore.
What do you mean they don't mean anything?
Luffy's is 3 billion, he's an emperor, but Kid and Law 3 billion, they're not. Mihawk's 3.6, he's not an emperor. Buggy's 3.1, he's the emperor. Just Oda, don't make it so complicated. Just keep the Yonko title and bounty number sacred.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around. Surely Blackbeard's can't be 2.2 anymore. Surely.
Quick predictions for Ben Beckman's bounty. Now that you got to
Like 3.8.
3.8. I think you got a little too far there. I want to say 2. I'm gonna give him 2.
Who knows?
You can't give him 3.8. It's too much.
The Navy called him out. Yasuo might be 3 billion.
Yasuo
Lucky Roo might be 3.2. Who knows? Because the number doesn't like. Alright, I'm sure we'll talk about Mihawk when we get there, right? But this man is 3.6. Ridiculous.
Is it ridiculous?
Yes!
What
He's higher than Monkey D, Nika, Luffy.
Well, we all know that they're suppressing the
Oh,
Monkey
now
D.
the suppression. And
We all know that.
But Oda made the choice.
yeah, Oda.
Why?
He's got to keep the world government consistent with the suppression of the Monkey D's.
Yeah, but then Buggy's 3.1.
Yeah, to obfuscate and demoralize Luffy.
But it doesn't make sense because of Mihawk. At least Mihawk was frozen at 3.5 or whatever. Where was we don't even know what Mihawk was frozen at. It could be frozen there.
Who knows? Who knows where it was frozen? No one knows.
Anyway, I'm sure we'll talk about the other two.
We all know
But I
Monkey-
wouldn't be surprised if Blackbeard and Shanks' bounties have gone up since the last time we saw them because they seem a bit.
from the events of Film Red.
Just whatever they've been doing.
Yeah, just the events of Film Red.
just the
who
last
cares?
2 weeks. I'm sure Blackbeard's been doing something. That's a
We'll get to
guarantee.
Blackbeard on top of the show, Eric.
Do
The
you-
characters
do you-
that need a W.
Do you think that like the Shanks and Blackbeard would be above Big Mom and Kaido for X reason, just to keep the ceiling intact?
Yes.
Because the numbers are starting to get weird
I can see Blackbeard getting to 5 billion
now.
now. Before Luffy beats him. When he fights Luffy, he'll be for 5
He had
billion.
to do something crazy to fucking.
He'll do something
2.8
fucking...
billion.
Don't worry about Blackbeard. He'll do something
Did
fucking
he kill
crazy.
Alabasta?
Who knows what the fuck? He'll wipe it off the map. Who
Right.
knows? Who knows what Blackbeard's gonna do?
Okay.
But he'll get the W. We'll get to that in talk with the show. But Eric, now we cut away to
Empty Blast Island, Kush.
Bucky's Island.
Yes.
And we see Mihawk and Crocodile not happy, Eric. They're upset. Who?
Unlikely tag team, but a tag team we like to see.
It's a good tag team.
Right.
Unlikely duo, but good duo. Eric, who the fuck made you the boss?
Right. This is a problem, Buggy.
Big Daddy Crocodile not happy.
He wants a clout.
Now, Mihawk also not happy, but I don't think he really cares.
Right.
You know, Mihawk never really cares about anything. You never see Mihawk make an angry face. He's always neutral. He's always cool.
He's a little bit more annoyed this week.
He's annoyed, but he's neutral, Eric.
Right.
He's not screaming. He's not carrying on.
He's only laughed at Zolo.
That's true.
Right.
All right. So, Mihawk, Crocodile. Crocodile says, "What the fuck is this bullshit? Why don't I just kill you right now? You betrayed me. You betrayed my trust. What are you gonna do about this?
This is business.
This is business.
It's a high level business.
That's right." And we get a little flashback, Eric. Just as the ships kept on surrounding Mihawk's Island, he had his fun, and then he's like, "All right, how many ships are you gonna send? You're just annoying me at this time. I like to drink my wine.
I'm gonna have to leave.
I like to do nothing. I'm gonna have to fucking get out of here."
Mushi, Christian.
Who is a crocodile? Let me give you an offer. I'm an alliance.
Come join me.
Come join me. We'll fucking create some organization.
You and I, we don't trust anyone.
That's right. We'll create an organization that the Marines will have to acknowledge and will stop attacking.
Right.
Because they get fucked up. Alright? So, Mihawk agrees. And they form a cross guild.
And then he is revealed to be the Marine Hunter, Christian.
The Navy Hunter.
Right.
The Naval Hunter.
The Naval Hunter,
What do you think
Christian.
about that? Is that a better title than the Marine Hunter?
Same
The
thing.
Naval Hunter versus the Marine Hunter. What do you think is better? Official versus not official.
Yeah, I'm not really annoyed at either or. But anyway, the point stands. Mihawk, very dangerous man. They paid this man to not stop attacking him.
Fair enough.
As the Navy tend to do.
And then we move on, Eric, to Buggy's flashback. When his island was surrounded, he's getting fucked up.
He's ready to leave.
Who comes in but Crocodile?
Crocodile.
Looking for his cash. I'll let you find some more money, Buggy. When are you going to pay up, Buggy?
I need that money to start
I need
a
that
new
money.
operation.
To finance my new guild.
See,
Now, Eric, when Oda pulls on the adult hat and tells us about finance, capital, logistics, printers,
which Buggy has.
marketing,
Marketing
advertisements.
Right. We get intrigued, Christian.
We get intrigued by the logistics of the operation because it makes it more real.
Give us
Makes it
involved in these situations with the Buggy delivery. What's
right.
happening now, Christian? People laugh at us, and I think it's a meme when we talk about the economic system and the whole heavenly tribute. But all this is working underneath, Christian. This is the genius of Oda's operation.
Yeah,
Money has to be exchanged
that's right.
for goods.
And services.
Right.
All right.
The underworld exists.
Eric. Buggy, how does Buggy have no money?
The giants are not bigger than money. Too much mouths.
To his mouths and too many mouths to feed him.
Right. No more cash cows. All he's got a bunch of bums.
All right. He's got a bunch of goons, bunch of bums, no
Right.
giants, because they all went to join Monkey D's fleet. All right. So, Crocodile cuts him a deal. All right. I'll take all your logistics. I'll take all your shit, and I'll run into my organization.
And you're gonna have to work off the debt.
But Eric, what did Buggy's men do? They put him as top billing. And
Mistake.
the Navy assumed he's the boss.
Right.
I think they put out a press release saying this.
Did the Navy know that Buggy's a meme or not?
No.
How are they buying the
Navy,
source?
buy the source. Brand news buy the source when he's given the bounty.
Right. But I'm talking about top dudes. I'm talking about fucking, Kizaru and shit. They think Buggy's a real deal?
I think that the Navy legitimately consider Buggy a real deal.
Right. Which is sad.
I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
Alright. So, we get that. Mihawk, Buggy, Crocodile announce the cross guilds formation. Mihawk says, you know what? This fucking butter bitch could be
The face.
the face.
I'm gonna go hunt some Marines.
I'm gonna go chill out, relax, do whatever the fuck I want to do. Crocodile's gonna run it in the background.
Right. Shout out to Crocodile's new
Crocodile-
outfit, by the way.
Is the businessman.
I'm sure he's taken over Mingo's underworld operation, Christian.
Surely. Crocodile's a businessman. Mihawk's the muscle. Buggy's the face. It's a classic.
How much
organization.
muscle is Crocodile now?
We'll get to that.
Right.
We'll get to that ridiculous bounty for Crocodile. Coming out of fucking nowhere. Right? And then we cut over to brand new Roke. He's hyping up Buggy. Oh, the man has so much influence. Was on the Pirate King's crew.
Has a tight-knit close relationship with red hair.
Close relationship
Notice how
with
everyone
Shanks.
everyone
who has any hype has connections to Shanks.
Right. Obviously.
All right. Connections to Shanks.
Apparently that gives legitimacy, Christian. If you have a connection to Shanks.
I find that interesting.
I feel very interesting.
All right. Buggy. But we gotta get the Buggy first. We're gonna get the Crocodile first. Yeah. With his powerful local ability and his intellect and leadership skills, earns him a staggering bounty. An out of nowhere bounty.
Crazy.
Of 1.9 billion berries.
Insane.
This puts his man instantly in the top 30. This puts his man instantly above first commanders. Your thoughts?
Insanity.
Is
Lunacy.
Crocodile Yamato level? 1.9 billion. That's no joke.
I don't know what I can.
It's no joke.
Does he have Conqueror's coding at this point?
He's got the Devil Fruit X Factor.
Where's the Haki? Does he have Haki?
Apparently, Haki was spotted when he's using his sand. Inconclusive. But it is shy.
People think rocks have Haki on them, Christian.
I think it's inconclusive. I'll give it inconclusive.
Alright.
But of course, this man has Haki. This man is disgusting now.
Somehow has future sight.
2 years in the new world.
Getting business.
Getting business done. Getting deals
I
done.
only really left the new world because he got folded by Whitebeard. You
right.
you don't really blame him.
So he went to It Down, trained in level 6, apparently.
Somehow.
Busted out, went to Marineford, and then he got even stronger over the time skip.
Right.
This is the first Crocodile
Does
event.
Bones.
This is Daz Bones. Well, who knows how strong Daz
Does
Bones
he have
is.
1.2 billion berry bounty?
I don't know about Daz Bones. I'll give him the 800s, alright?
Okay. We're going to get a rematch.
Well, we don't need a rematch.
Okay.
We know how that goes. But Eric, Crocodile. Where is he on the power level? Where is he in the top 30? Because his stars change.
So difficult to say. Difficult to say. Because I don't know what Oda's thinking. Is he talking about... Because obviously he's...
I think Oda comes in. This is the first Crocodile moment in the new world.
Is Oda just going to bring back all the Warlords and be like, fuck all these... The Warlords are what I'm talking about.
He loves the Warlords are great characters.
Right.
Alright?
Is Boa going to be 3 billion?
Eric, Boa, I'm worried about Boa. Don't bring up Boa. Because
the Navy...
the Navy need a W, and I'm afraid it's going to be Boa.
Could be.
Which is unfortunate. But Eric.
Crocodile's power level's hard to gauge because we know,
It's not hard to gauge. Oda's making a statement.
I know.
Oda is reintroducing Crocodile. First time in the new world, first time post-time skip. And he's saying,
Stronger than King.
this man is stronger than first commander level.
Which is insane.
Your thoughts?
Insanity and jump. I can only imagine if Doflamingo escapes. Watch out. Maybe that's the first order of business for this new establishment.
Bust out Dorothy.
Bust out Dorothy.
I think Braga's gonna have a new favorite emperor.
That might be one of the great organizations. Mihawk, Crocodile,
Buggy.
Doflamingo.
Dorothy.
No.
I think, yeah, it'd be great. But what do you think is the deal with Crocodile? Is he just the businessman, or is he...
Well, I'll ask you this question. What's Oda trying to do with Cross Guild?
I can see a situation where Cross Guild is slipped a few billion berry to help the Marines in the final war. Just so we can get out Zoro versus Mihawk, and just so the Marines can get some muscle.
What? So they might hire them.
The Marines, they're guns for hire, Eric. They don't give a fuck where the money comes from. Crocodile's about that cash.
Right, but would Mihawk do that? Or Roanoa's there?
Would Mihawk do that? He joined the Warlords.
I know. And he also just turned up in the Marineford to check out Whitebeard.
Yeah.
So he might do the same to check out Luffy.
Monkey D's is there, cool.
Or maybe Redhair's there.
Eric, we all know Mihawk loves the Monkey D's.
Right. More than Zoro.
I don't know about more than Zoro. But he loves Monkey D's. So, that's that. And that's the Mihawk. Mihawk's bounty, Eric.
3.6.
3.6 billion. Well, 3.59 billion. It's high. It's astronomically high. It's impressive. It's an impressive bounty.
Does it recontextualize Zoro's limit? As a character? Does it recontextualize Mihawk's power limit?
No. This gap between Admiral and Emperor lies our friend
Mihawk, Dragon.
and Law,
Dragon.
and Dragon. Well, I don't know about Law yet. Law will be there.
Right.
And Zoro end of series. Zoro will never reach Emperor level because Luffy has to be Emperor level, and Zoro is not going to be as strong as Luffy end of series. Alright? As Mihawk said himself, Pirate King is harder to achieve than world's greatest swordsman, or world's strongest swordsman, Eric. And of course, how could we be remiss to mention the speech bubble from Brand New York? Surpassed the red hair
Even.
in sword skill. It's a W for us. Now, we've been saying this
Years on years on years.
and
And it's not, if you really think about it, if you have
And
brain
the
capacity,
sword
Christian,
suckers are coming out of the woodwork. So sword skill doesn't equal strength? If Oda wanted to say strength, he would have said strength. Stop the cope, stop the cap.
Right.
You know it's true.
you know.
It's a caveat because Oda wants it to be a caveat, and he wants you to go, oh, Mihawk's hype, but he ain't Shanks.
Right.
That's what he wants you to think. And that's what he's done, Eric. He's hyped you up. And plus, this is just re-establishing the title anyway, because if he wasn't, the title would be nothing.
Well, basically, he just said what we knew because he's the world's strongest swordsman.
Yeah.
We knew that. No one was debating that. Stupidity of the highest order. Because, Christian, what is Zoro versus Mihawk round 1 about?
Subtlety.
What's Mr. 1 about?
Yeah,
Rhythm.
that's right. Now, Eric, all the Mihawk fans are going to say is your
What's
quote.
Rio about? Flow.
Flow. Now, Eric, all the Mihawk fans are going to say is you're coping, right? You're coping. This is literally what we've been saying for years.
I don't have to worry
It is
about
fucking
it.
stupid. You are fucking stupid. We've been saying this for years. How do you not understand this? We've been saying this for years, people.
We can go into a manifesto about it, but we've done it before. We know what we're doing. Just like all you sword suckers
Oda
talking about ZKK.
Wait, Oda confirms our agenda this week. I don't know how you think this is a W.
Did Shanks shoot a sword beam at Grand Ball?
No.
That's interesting.
But Eric, people say Conqueror's Haki is involved in swordsmanship. It's involved in potency. It's involved in all sorts of
Who
things.
said it was involved in swordsmanship?
Eric, here's the thing about this, right? Haki, a general power system.
Yes.
People think you have to have the strongest Haki in the verse to be the world's strongest swordsman. But to that I counter. Why isn't Luffy the world's strongest swordsman if he literally just has a sword on his shoulder, does nothing with it, and just punches with his fist and overpowers Mihawk? What's the difference? There's no difference. You're retarded.
Right.
That's what it is.
Okay.
So, what's better? What's better? That swordsmanship is the actual thing? Or swordsmanship is just Haki, and the title of world's strongest swordsman
Doesn't mean
means
anything.
literally nothing, because every other character that beats you could take the title if they literally picked up a sword. Those are your two options. You decide.
Do you want Zoro's thing to mean
You
anything?
decide. You decide what that means. Alright, and there you go. There's the red. Oda needs to explain it better. Oda needs to do a lot of work with swordsmanship. He's done a little bit of work. Rhythm, Rio. It's kind of
Flow.
the same shit. Whatever.
The man who cuts nothing.
Man who cuts nothing, cuts everything. It's kind of Rio. It's kind of Haki anyway.
Got some
right?
Wing Chun.
We've got Conquerors, whatever. But if you think swordsmanship is literally only Haki,
It's
then
literally
the title
only
means nothing,
is
and
li-
Mihawk's
yeah.
a fraud.
If you think
Yeah.
if you think swordsmanship is literally just Haki output, then it means nothing. Because
Yeah.
what's the difference between Kaido just picking up a sword instead of a bat at that
He
point?
picked up Kinemon's sword. Is he a swordsman?
Stabbed him in half.
If he does a Thunder Bagua with a sword, what's the difference?
Why can't he do that?
Eric, Oda needs to explain it more. He needs to go in depth with it more for us to really zone in on what swordsmanship is. But if anyone can overpower Mihawk with their bare fist, the title means nothing, and swordsmanship is bullshit and doesn't mean anything. So Swordsmanship has to be more than just haki. Even black blades are said to be more than just haki. There's some spiritual shit involved.
Right.
There's some other shit involved. And we're going to wait for that. We're going to understand what swordsmanship means. Because we barely understand it now. We're getting a few things here or there. But it can't just be haki. Otherwise it makes no sense. And if you are a true Mihawk fan, you would understand that and accept that. But you're not, because you're a Zoro fan. Alright, and we're going to move on.
And all Zoro does is power.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm sure
Moving on.
I'm sure there's many questions about it.
Well, there's many questions about this, Eric. But Eric, people say we don't get it. I get where you're coming from. I understand what you're saying. It's not true and it's dumb. So I'm saying we don't get it. We understand your point. We get what you're saying. We disagree, and it makes you look stupid because then everyone beats Mihawk. If it's just haki, everyone beats Mihawk. What do you want to say about that? There you go. Anyway, moving on to Zabo. We'll go to Kamabaka Kingdom. All the commanders are free and damage free.
Right.
Now, it's been a couple of weeks. They could have healed it off.
Okay.
They could have healed it off.
Now it's separated from Zabo.
That's right.
And presumably Vivi.
And Kuma. Kuma's with them.
Right.
So, Zabo is being accused of murder. Everyone says Zabo didn't do it.
Dragon, what are
But
you doing?
Dragon is questioning it. If he did it, he's gonna have hell to pay, Eric.
Assumably he knows something about the Nefertaris and they're good people and etc.
Covert operation, Eric.
Right.
Could be blowing his cover. He doesn't want to kill too many nobles too quickly. Eric.
Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe try to do this covertly. Blowing his cover. But,
Surely he can't be naive enough to think there would be no bloodshed.
He's trying to snake his way in, you know?
Right.
He's trying to blow it up piece by piece.
Yeah.
500 IQ play it. And Zaba's just throwing a monkey wrench in his plans. Alright? Even... They said this week, they said a few chapters ago, Eric, we have to start taking the Revolutionary Army seriously now. Because they've killed a world noble. Or a royal
What
family.
is Dragon waiting for?
Who knows, Eric? The Nika? Who
Anyway,
knows?
Kuma's back. He's about to detail the events. I imagine this will be obscured in some way where Dragon thinks he did it.
No,
because Kuma doesn't have the recording.
Plot. Let's not do this plot.
I imagine that's what's going to
We
happen.
all know Zabo didn't do it. We all know Zabo.
Kuma seems to still be in robot mode.
Yeah, he's still in robot mode.
That'll be cleared up shortly. But just before we finish wrap this chapter, how do you feel about the bounty situation in general? Do you feel like it's getting out of hand?
I feel like we're setting the expectations for the final.
Because we have the cap with Roger 5.5.
Yeah. We're setting the expectations, we're setting the players up for the final saga.
I think we have to lift the highest boats now because I don't think it's appropriate anymore to have Blackbeard on 2.2 and Shanks on 4.
Blackbeard needs the W. And we'll get to that talk of the show. But
Yes.
ratings for the show.
This is a 9 out of 10 chapter, Christian. Maybe
Why
even
9
10
out
out
of
of 10. Because Oda shows his skills.
Why not 10 out of 10? Baddie situation getting a bit ridiculous.
It's some muddling with the dragon and the bounties and stuff. It could be a 10 out of 10. But I want to say why this chapter's so good. Oda brings back the GOAT characters, the connections, Christian, the threads from hundreds of chapters ago. Mr. 3, Mr. 1, Crocodile, they're all back together. Nostalgic. Crocodile is a major player now.
All Oda has to do...
A businessman, Christian, always a businessman.
All Oda has to do is land the plane with the legacy characters.
And he's bringing them back in.
And they're doing good.
Cross-guild, genius idea.
It's a great idea.
And I like how Oda brings in the business aspect. Because it's a more interesting aspect than, I'm big pirate man, I want to take over the world.
Yeah.
Oda's trying to do business, maybe he's going to get an ancient weapon, maybe he's got other plans. Mihawk, this is a nice safe haven, maybe get to fuck up some dudes.
It's a great chapter.
There you go.
There, 9 out of 10 for me as well. Why 9 out of 10?
What?
Did I feel like a little too cramped in this chapter? Also cramped.
We didn't need this. We didn't need
Zabo
dragon.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
We all know Zabo didn't do it, though. Come on, we don't need the fake cliffhanger.
Maybe he did do it.
We don't need the fake cliffhanger.
Right.
Alright? We also...
It's been going on a little bit too long now.
Also, the Luffy... When's Luffy gonna get the respect?
Yeah, respect Luffy. I was going to bring
Luffy
that up.
gonna get the respect?
I know it's a meme, and I'm not really that mad about it, but
Yeah.
like...
But when's Luffy gonna get the respect?
Make Luffy look good.
When's Luffy gonna get the respect, Eric? That's the question I want to give to the people out there. Now, Eric, that's a chapter. Next week, Zabo. Do we get Zabo next week? Or next chapter?
Maybe a little bit of Blackbeard.
A little more Blackbeard.
Zabo, maybe.
Do we get
We're
a
gonna
Boa
cut-
update?
Oh, he's going to have to jam-pack these chapters.
We're gonna get the rest of the warlords. Boa. I guess Blackbeard kind of counts as a former warlord.
Right.
Boa, Weevil,
Maybe Moria.
Warrior.
Moria can time with
Moria.
Blackbeard.
Sure. We're gonna, that side of the world we're gonna check out. The Blackbeard, Warrior, Boa shit. We're gonna check that out.
Right.
And then we should arrive at the next island, right?
We're going to read those poneglyphs at any point, or that's not ever because not going to happen?
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe 2 more chapters we reach the island.
Okay.
There
Well,
you
who
go.
knows? We might have some kitchen shenanigans where Luffy eats all the salt.
No, yeah, something like that.
You know, who knows?
And there you go, and there it is. Great chapter of One Piece, Eric.
Classic.
Great chapter of One Piece. And now we're going to move on to Sugar Shanks, Eric. Of course. Sugar Shanks segment.
How are the people holding up, Christian, with the radical ideas?
See, it's interesting. Now, why is it interesting, Eric?
What?
Because this week, the Church of Shanks is under attack. By people who do not understand that they are the ones who have not seen this before. Why have they not seen this before, Eric? Because they have not listened
To the
to
church?
the church.
They haven't witnessed the top
You
5.
haven't witnessed the top 5. You also have not witnessed the absolute...
That's
100%
kind of not
clear
heard about
logic.
Mihawk, Christian.
Yeah. Now, for once, I'm going to recommend a video that everyone should watch.
Okay.
Alright? And it's from the Dark Lord himself.
Dritzcoon.
Go watch the Mihawk video.
Is it still up?
It's still up.
Okay. You
Go
sure?
watch Dritz's Mihawk video. It explains Mihawk perfectly. Everything except the Jozu bullshit. I think he admits it's bullshit.
Right.
But the Jozu bullshit you can ignore. Everything else is pretty factual. And Dritz is the biggest Mihawk fan, and he says what we say. So, you could either be a Zoro fan, or you could be a Mihawk fan.
Dritz is the only Mihawk fan. Really. Because everyone else are Zoro fans.
Yeah, that's true.
And Dritz hates Zoro. But he loves Mihawk.
So go watch the Mihawk Dritz video, and you'll understand how it works and what it is.
Right.
But Eric, we're in Hashiraka Shanks. And every week, we have to. We have to now, Eric. Because the agendas are just ramping up every week. Shanks' stock rises, Mihawk's stock rises. Alright?
No feats for Mihawk in
There's no
the
feats.
post time skip.
There's no
I might
feats.
add.
Just titles and meaningless nonsense.
Old titles.
10-year-old titles.
Right.
And every week we bring 100% factual information to the table, Eric. I'm not even going to mention any other characters this week. Because you all know it's not even a debate anymore.
Right.
Alright? And the information I bring to the table this week, Eric, is Shanks is so strong that literally no other swordsman on the planet could duel Mihawk to a draw. Apart from Shanks, 10 years ago, before he was an emperor, before he got to 4 billion. He was only 1 billion baddies before then, Eric.
Right.
So you telling me the world's greatest swordsman is as strong as a non-emperor 1 billion berry Shanks? Is that what you want to put the title on? You want to put the title on a 10-year-old duel with the only other man who could challenge Mihawk.
Who lost his dominant arm?
Lost his dominant arm to the law of the coast.
Right.
For the sake of monkey.
So you're telling me he got weaker?
So you're telling me Shanks got weaker, but also became an emperor, and has this insane conqueror's haki that he apparently had in Fuchsia Village. Okay. Alright. You're telling me Shanks didn't get stronger after 10 years? When he's on the seas, he's doing things, he's fighting people, he's clanning people. What's Mihawk doing? Nothing.
So you're saying Mihawk's stagnant, Christian?
Mihawk is stagnant. And Mihawk is living off the past, Eric. He's living off a 10-year-old title. He's living off his old Marine Hunter status.
The Navy don't even know Buggy's a fucking meme. So how are they going to judge it?
If Shanks wanted the title back, all he would have to do is beat Mihawk again. But Shanks is a good friend. He doesn't want to cuck his best friend. He doesn't want to do that to Mihawk. So he lets him have the title. Because it's a 10-year-old title, and we all know Shanks got stronger, and we don't have... See, the work needs to be done on the world's greatest swordsman title. Because it's fraudulent.
Right.
Right? And that's why Shanks is the strongest. And Shanks is the God King. Because he has actual feats.
Right. He stunned an emperor. He stunned an admiral, rather, Christian, with Conqueror's Coding.
That's true.
We don't even have Mihawk as conquerors at this point.
I mean, you know. Shanks is strongest, Shanks is the God King. Now moving on, Eric. To the topic of the show.
Christian. Navy are looking fraudulent. And they're becoming almost a non-threat.
Who needs a W, Eric?
The Navy.
The Navy. Now, Eric, it's extremely hard to formulate a W for the Navy.
That means something.
That means something and will hype up the Navy. People thought it would be Green Ball. Folding Luffy. He doesn't even get to see the Luffy.
Right. The Nico.
He doesn't even get to see the Straw Hats. Get to see the Wano Alliance. And is shooketh by the God King Shanks.
Yes.
Alright?
How do they get this W, Christian?
The SSG have to be absolutely fucking stupid.
Do they have to challenge Mihawk?
The SSG have to make something happen. Is it a W on Blackbeard? A half W, they make Blackbeard run. But Blackbeard gets what he wants. Is that what it has to be, Eric? Do we have to see a showcase of the SSG being stupid and ridiculous? Because, Eric, according to the Marines that are so scared of Mihawk,
3.6 bill they gave up.
but they think the SSG can get it covered. They replaced Mihawk with the SSG. These things have to be stupid. Whatever the fuck it is,
They do indeed.
it's got to be dumb.
And Weevil's not a W, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even think Bo was that much of a W either. We're talking about Nika.
Yeah, we are talking about ridiculous feats like fucking Shanks and Mihawk these past couple of weeks.
Right.
Navy sweating. Navy sweating.
Navy have no ability.
Alright. What do they have to do? Does Aokiji have to reveal that he's still part of the Navy and he's sword unit? Will that get the hype back in the Navy? What do you think about that?
It's almost sad at this point, and they need a big W immediately. But we can't sacrifice anyone, Christian. Oda's in a bind.
Yeah. Eric.
Dragon doesn't have enough currency.
The only W I can see is Weevil and Boa.
Low-hanging fruit. Not enough.
Boa is a travesty, and Kobe, who cares? He's not an admiral. He's a good
Boa
Navy.
ain't that strong.
But Eric,
like, let's get real. Boa ain't that good.
Hey man, she could be 2 billion out of nowhere. Like
Sure, 2 billion, but that ain't enough these days.
That's something. That's top 15 worthy.
Luffy's an emperor, Christian.
I'm aware of this.
We gotta
2 billion ain't nothing to
threat.
sneeze
We gotta
at.
have some threat.
But Eric, Weevil is literally nothing. Weevil might as well be nothing.
No credits in the bank.
No credit for Weevil.
Yes.
No credit for Weevil. For Boa, you get Kobe hype, but Eric, Kobe's gonna leave the Marines. So that's not really Marine hype.
Okay. Maybe he does it.
I don't see how Kobe doesn't leave the Marines after the fucking cleansing happens.
Maybe he's got to clean up from the internal, Christian.
But Eric, Kobe's a Nazi.
You can't have
Could
Kobe,
have Kobe being a Nazi. Right? So, Kobe's gonna leave the Marines with Smoker and with Fujitora. Probably. Most likely. That's the most likely outcome. So Kobe getting a W isn't a real W. It's a W for the good guy.
So what do you suggest?
It has to be a Blackbeard.
Blackbeard catches an L.
Blackbeard has to catch an L and then he has to retaliate later.
Right.
We have to reestablish Sakazuki as not the sweatiest man on the planet.
He's got to have some kind of threat level. It's kind of getting sad at this point.
It's sad.
We meme on the Navy all the time, but we don't want him this down bad.
They gotta get a W. We gotta balance the factions, Eric.
Right.
We're gonna balance the factions and we're gonna get him good. Now, Eric, who also needs a W? Blackbeard. Because you can't have a Lord Bounty the Buggy.
Yes, correct.
You can't have a...
But we know he was on the move. I expect him to have a 4 billion or whatever. He needs to beat someone's ass also, because he's kind of got some fraudulent shit going on. Oh, I beat Marco.
I caught Dragon off guard and made him run.
Right. Maybe you're going to have to fold fucking Kizaru in half. I don't know.
But then there's more Navy L's.
I know.
Right? You can't get a W.
Maybe he
with the
folds
Navy.
Kizan in half for finding out.
If you get a W with the Navy now, is it really a W?
I mean, all that they have left are admirals.
And even the Admiral stock is down bad.
Yeah, not looking good. Grimble did some damage, heavy damage.
Heavy damage to the Admiral stock, alright? Greenbull, get your shit together, please.
So let's get some W's for the Navy, establish them as some kind of threat. We don't want them no threat.
No.
Give us some threat.
You gotta reestablish a Navy. You also gotta reestablish a Blackbeard. What's he doing? How powerful is this
Start
man?
giving Dragon some currency.
Will we see him one-shot an island? With the 1-2 combo?
Will he do a 1-2 combo? Will that be enough?
Will he absorb his own power and then liberate it and then create some sort of crazy fucking
Dimension shit.
dimension obliteration attack?
Maybe.
We're gonna see something crazy from Blackbeard. We've seen something crazy from Shanks. We're gonna see something crazy from Blackbeard.
Maybe he does some dark hole fucking shit on an island and absorbs the entire island to fucking nothing.
Yeah. Alright. So you're gonna give us something here. The Navy are slipping away. Into death. They're almost dead.
Mm-hmm.
So now, with that out of the way, let's get into the Thunderdome.
Also, change Blackbeard's design, please.
It's we need a Final Saga Blackbeard shake-up, right?
Yeah, change it, please.
Yeah.
What we got?
No. Bon Clay versus Rebecca. Thoughts, comments?
Do we give Bon Clay any ability on faces, or doesn't
The
count?
only
'cause
ones he
gotta touch
has.
'em? Only ones he has. Well, he's got Luffy, he's got Nami.
He's got Zoro.
He's got Zoro. No Haki.
Rebecca barely has Haki.
She's got Haki.
But she has a defensive swordsmanship, Eric. She can't really damage. She can only really block and dodge.
And she do a parry into the water.
That's the only way she wins.
Right.
Now Bon Clay, Kung Fu.
He's got that raw durability.
He's got that durability. Taking those Sergeant kicks.
Right.
What do we think?
You're just gonna have to give it to Bon Clay just based on toughness. The man was in the frozen hell, Christian, if you recall.
He's carried Luffy. He's got the will.
He's got the will.
I don't know that Rebecca has the
I
will.
don't think Rebecca's got the will.
So we give it to Buggy. We give it to Bon Clay just on will alone.
Yes.
I think that's fair. We'll give it to Bon Clay. Alright. Moving into the questions. There'll be a lot of disqualifications this week, Eric. A lot. Alright?
You know the rules, people. First question.
From Dimmy, Eric. He's going to open it up. He's going to open it up.
Go on.
Give your top 5 reasons Mihawk beats Shanks in a fight. Top 5? There's not one. So we can't answer this question. Next question. From Dr. Crusoe, do you think Oda purposely drew connections between Luffy and Buggy this chapter with the meme shit? Yeah. Sorta.
Even though Luffy's legitimate though, so.
Luffy's more than legitimate. Alright? And his second question, how strong is Crocodile?
She could be anywhere from fucking
I don't
Frankie level to Yamato level.
I don't think it's a fraud situation. I don't think Oda would fraud.
I know, but it's ridiculous. It's kind of cartoon.
It's a lot, Eric. It's a lot.
Maybe it's a freezing situation where he trained after Luffy beat his ass. Kind of gave up after Whitebeard punched his head in.
Alright. From Dart. Are you going to move the show to an early day because these past months, also everyone has had the discussion when the spoilers come out, so you don't want to be left behind. We've been left behind for fucking 4 years.
We're not going to do the show on spoilers,
on fraudulent information.
Right.
Alright. Also, if you made your videos based off the spoilers,
Owl, big owl,
don't do that. Alright, don't do that. But yeah,
we might go back to TBC scans, but we haven't really talked about it. I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll see in the future what happens. Who knows?
Yeah. From No Sense Lothar, how do you feel about Shanks? Being weaker than Mihawk in the way of the sword. It is what it is.
We knew that. It's not weaker. It's less skilled. It's the difference.
See, Eric, I don't know why Mihawk fans can't understand why Oda said sword skill. They're gonna spin it. They're gonna cap it.
Why are they memeing sword skill when Oda wrote those words?
Oda wrote the words. I didn't write the words. It's also canon. It's not like we're making it up. It's literally there, black and white, Kuro's crystal. I don't know what to tell you, Eric.
Correct.
And of course, I bring up my Whitebeard argument, and you instantly fold. So, the Whitebeard argument is ironclad.
He's got a flame blade.
The Whitebeard argument is ironclad.
Go on.
But we'll save it. Maybe for a question, Eric.
Okay.
If a question really gets me angry.
Okay.
We'll bring out the Whitebeard argument, and you'll easily be folded. Alright?
Go on.
From MBDD, how many swordsmen do you guys put above the world's strongest swordsman on your top 30 strongest character list? Now,
how many swordsmen are above Mihawk? None.
That's true. But of course, Shanks is above swordsman at this point.
Yeah, you do the math on that, player.
The Mihawk agenda is that he's literally number 1 all time.
I know that I've literally seen.
That's the Mihawk agenda. That he's the world's strongest swordsman means number 1 all time,
and they want that for Zoro.
I don't want that for Zoro. So even though Mihawk said being Pyro King is harder than being world's greatest swordsman, people ignore that.
Right, but that has nothing to do with strength, Christian.
Of course, that has nothing to do with strength.
That has everything. Being a Pyro King is skill.
So that argument was thrown out the window when we saw Roger in combat.
Right.
That's what that argument was thrown out the window.
And the idea that you have to be the strongest to be the freest, etc.
Yeah. All right. From Abhishek D, if you and Eric were gay, who would be the top 5 One Piece male characters for you to crush on? This is a very strange question. Top 5, Eric.
You got Katakuri, you got Shanks, of course. Shanks 1.
Obviously.
Ben Beckman 2.
Mihawk 3. Now, Eric, you got to put aside the Mihawk agenda. That's a very sexual man.
He's very sexual, man. I don't know. I think he'd be generous. He's just some kind of a Spanish man.
Sure.
Do you think he was generous?
According to the 4 Kids Dark.
You're right.
All right.
He's got that Spanish mustache.
Okay, he's like a
floral design.
He's a musketeer type guy.
Yeah. Do you think he was generous towards Perona?
We're not gonna go there with Perona, Eric. That's some sus shit, all right?
What do you mean sus? How is that sus? Is Piranha underage? Is that
It's a father-daughter relationship, Eric. All right.
what?
What do you mean, what?
Is Piranha underage?
No.
Well, how do you feel about Crocodile?
Sand, Eric. Not very good.
Sure, it's very dry.
Literally sucks the moisture out of you.
Not good.
Not good.
What about the Fishman then? What about Jimbo? He's wet.
There's a lot there, Eric. All right,
There's a lot of meat. There is a lot of meat.
He's a big man.
I don't know, maybe you like that.
There's a lot there, Eric. I'm just gonna say that. So,
Well, hey, are you gonna cheat and say Bon Clady Vonkov?
I mean, why not? You know,
There you go. So it's Shanks, Ben Beckman, Mihawk, Ivankov, Bon Clay.
That's right.
There you go.
There you go. All right. From Bindle. And he asked me a very important question.
Go on.
Eric. Christian, is the story economy for the Cross Guild and Zabo development good?
Cross Guild's
Zabo? No. Cross Guild?
elite.
Yes.
Very elite.
The story economy. Quick setup, impactful setup. We understand what it is. We understand how it operates. Very good. Zabo, we know is a meme.
2-for-1 deal with the legacy characters, Christian.
That's
Bringing
sure.
them together.
That's sure.
Maybe even 3-for-1. Zabo, whatever.
Zabo is like a fake. Zabo's like a fake cliffhanger. We know he didn't kill Cobra.
Right.
Stop. Alright.
Mm.
From the world's worst skilled swordsman. Now, I think this might be a little spicy.
Go on.
But it might not be. What's up with Dragon's portrayal, of course. You know. He hits us with the name, gives us a real question.
Right.
What's up with Dragon's portrayal? Is the community overreaching? Is Oda deliberately making him look bad by distrusting Zabo, or is something else going on? I think Oda wants Zabo to take over from Dragon. I think Dragon's on the rocks.
The mantle might be done for Dragon, which is crazy because he's done nothing.
Is how the Marines get the W?
I've said this, you completely ignored it about 20 minutes ago.
Dragon.
Is Dragon the sacrificial lamb?
We have to have a fight. You can't just have Dragon sacrifice himself without a fight, without seeing something without Dragon going all out.
But then he beats an Admiral if he goes all out.
What if he doesn't?
Well, then that's an owl.
All-time fraud.
All-time fraud. That's a fraudulent. If he loses to an Admiral, that's a fraud. That's some fraud shit.
But it is a W.
What if he just loses to Alcaino with some fraud shit going on?
Well, that does establish Alcaino, Eric. But we have to meet up. We have to do logistical shit.
He does say I'm going on. Alcaino
The
said
phones are tapped.
yeah, they are tapped. We forgot to mention that. And Alcaino going on the offensive.
He says he's on the offensive.
Maybe we sacrifice Dragon, Christian.
Does Alcaino turn up to fight Dragon and he beats him?
And he's like, revolutionaries, spread. I will hold this man off.
Yeah. While you escape. And then Zaba's in you.
But then Dragon and Garth never meet in canon. We kind of want that. Dragon better do something before Zabo takes that mantle.
Zaba's basically taken the mantle
Right.
already. Alright, so there you go. From Jekko. Has Oda retconned Crocodile? He said Croc apparently appeared too early in the story and now feels like he is much stronger than before. He's got like the same growth rate as Luffy at this point.
Same growth rate as Rob Lucci.
Potentially. Alright. He's got an insane growth rate. Luffy has an insane growth rate. So like other characters don't. You could say Law does as well. Zoro. Insane growth rate.
2-year time skip.
2-year time skip. It's crazy, but it's not as crazy as Luffy. So, we'll give it a slide.
Okay.
Also, yeah, 2-year time skip, anything can happen. You know. Now, if it was 3 billion, way too far. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Sure.
Alright. Equals the monkey naked god? I don't think so.
It still pisses me off that he's the same as Kid and Law.
Eric.
And lower than Buggy.
That's on purpose, Eric.
Oh, fuck.
The government are cucking Luffy.
Oda, let Luffy be free.
He will be with the highest bounty of all time.
Okay.
Hide the dragons.
How many more bounties are we getting for Luffy?
1.
One more. Just 5.5. 5.6 rather.
No, it's gonna be High the Dragons.
6.
The liberator of the world, Eric. The final bounty. The man who destroyed...
6.9 billion.
Nice. You know.
And 56.
There you go.
Because you gotta get the Gomu in there.
Okay, of course. Can't forget about the numbers, Eric.
Right.
That's right.
Which is 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6.
Alright. From I'm in Skrill. Why do people actually act surprised when something that was very obvious is confirmed? Like, of course Mihawk is better swordsman than Shanks. Otherwise, he would literally be a fraud. Do you think this confirms he is Yonko's strength bracket, though? He's getting the source up there, Eric. But we need to see some crazy shit from Mihawk.
Give us a feat.
I need to see a feat. I need to see some crazy shit, because Marineford impressive, not that impressive anymore. We got fucking Luffy blowing up a planet.
Right.
We got fucking Kaido melting a planet. We got Big Mom fucking blowing up half Ogoshire with a lightning bolt. Is cutting a tsunami that impressive?
And not cutting Jozo.
Really. So Mihawk's gonna get updated feats.
Yes.
He's gonna get the updated feats. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bracket. Okay. From MBDD. Why are people acting like Oda didn't write both skill and strongest in this chapter? Eric. This man puts two things together that aren't together, and claims that it is together. Just for agenda.
I don't think he can read. I don't think MBDD can read.
Surpass Shanks in sword skill.
He is a world stronger swordsman.
But with that logic, Eric, Mihawk's number 1 all time.
Why does it already just say Mihawk's the strongest man? Then.
I know, it's all spin, it's all slant. It's fucking stupid.
Kaido's the strongest creature.
But Eric, strongest swordsman is better than strongest creature. Because swordsmen are the top dogs of the verse. No. Stupid. Wrong. Incorrect.
Right. Whitebeard was the strongest man, and he had the Bacento, a what, Christian? What is the Bacento?
A flame blade.
A flame blade. That's interesting.
But
What's Yoru? What's Yoru? A flame blade.
But Eric, it's technically not a sword, so he's not a swordsman, which already,
even though it's a flame blade,
tells you the fraudulence of the world's strongest swordsman title.
Right. Mihawk never fought Whitebeard.
He asked how far the gap was between them.
Right, he wanted to see the world's strongest man
versus the world's strongest swordsman. In Mihawk's mind, in Whitebeard's prime, Whitebeard's stronger. That's interesting. Even though Whitebeard uses a feigned blade, but it's not a sword, it's a Bacento, so it doesn't count. This is the level that people are at with the title. This is the stupidity people are at with the title. Just because it's not a blade,
Oda
it's not
is clearly doing some Bushido shit.
It's gotta be some Bushido shit.
Some Bushido spiritual shit.
It's gotta be.
Anyway. Let's move on, Christian.
Because Whitebeard is the real strongest swordsman. Because if Shanks is a swordsman, so is Whitebeard. Even though, you're retarded, he doesn't use a sword. There is no, it's in the Fade Blade category. What is the difference between Yoru and Whitebeard's weapon? If it's forged the same way, with the same techniques, and you use the same techniques with it, what's the difference? There is no difference. There you go. Explain that to me. Get past the Whitebeard argument.
Isn't Mole also a flame blade?
Yes. Explain to me. Beat the Whitebeard argument, and then come in with Shanks.
King's not a swordsman.
There you go. Beat the Whitebeard logic. You can't beat the Whitebeard logic.
They're just gonna say it's not a sword.
Or Devil Fruit. He has a Devil Fruit. So Devil Fruit's different from swordsmanship, Eric, but Haki isn't.
Right.
But Haki isn't. But Devil Fruit is. You can't do this.
Even though Fujitora uses devil fruit on his sword.
Nah, that doesn't count. That's not
So does
swordsmanship.
Whitebeard.
That's devil fruit shit.
So is what?
That's devil fruit shit.
That's devil
Doesn't
fruit
count.
shit, right.
Doesn't count.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if you can beat the Whitebeard argument, which you can't, I'll entertain you. There you go. You can't beat the Whitebeard argument. Alright. From Younger Obama. Does this gag mentality of needing to be a Mihawk, Ryuma, Zoro, and Rarely fan just tell you that guys never had fathers growing up? Well, you know. That's not something for me to call, Eric.
Okay.
Eric, the true Mihawk fans know. The Zoro fans don't know. Right? That's the real thing. From Bane. What do you rank current Crocodile in your top 30? It's so hard. Top 30 is going to be fucking crazy.
Need a feat.
The top 30 is going to be fucking crazy this year, Eric.
Especially in the turbulent.
The turbulent changing of the guard.
Right.
It's
The
going to be
Navy,
crazy.
I think the Navy's going to be down bad.
Navy's going to be damn bad this year in the top 30s, unless they can pull something out last
Some
minute.
admirals might fall out of the top 10, if you believe it or not.
No. Emperors aren't falling out of the top 10.
So admirals.
Admirals. Some admirals
Because
are already in the top 10.
some people gonna put Kid and Law up there. And Zoro maybe.
Zoro. If I see Zoro in the top 10, get him out of here. Zoro does not deserve top 10.
He barely beat King, alright? Relax. What are we doing? Is Crocodile top 30? Who knows?
30. Crocodile's top. I think you're gonna have to.
Does he make 30?
You have to put Crocodile top.
Mingo's
30.
impressive, dude.
With that bounty.
I don't even think Mingo made top 30. Mingo's
Eric,
at the bottom.
You're saying to me with that bounty alone, he doesn't out fraud Queen. Queen gets frauded out of the top 30. Crocodile.
Well, he's a fucking bum. So.
Crocodile
Yeah.
gets to the top 30. You have to give it to Crocodile.
Are you gonna move Jinbei up based on that logic?
But Jinbei doesn't have a 1.9.
He's got
fucking
1.1.
billion. That's first command.
Are you gonna put him above Sanji?
That's interesting. That's interesting, Eric. We have to think about that.
Okay.
We have to crunch the numbers. All right, we have to actually think about that. The top 30 is going to be wild this year, so get ready for it. From Sabri. Do you think Zoro's final bounty is going to get another... will be 3.6 billion just because it's in number 36? It is somehow... Some of his attacks are related to his Bushido, and Mihawk's bounty is close to that. So, it would make sense. 3.6 final bounty.
Ben Beckman's bounty.
We'll see. One day, man.
We'll say it.
For Fun Life. Hello. I hope you are doing well. How strong is Shanks' hockey? It's number 1.
Top 1.
It's fucking stupid.
That's why he's the God King.
Also, do you guys believe that Luffy will fight Shanks? A full fight? No. I don't see a full fight happening. I don't see it.
The big clash.
If so, how could Luffy win against the God King without ass pulls from Oda? Well, you know.
You can't really.
No.
Can't have Paragon hockey.
Eric, this man also really wants Arda on the show, Eric. He wants Arda so bad. He keeps on asking every week, when's Arda going to be on the show? Can you get Arda on the show? He's in Europe, the worst time zone for us.
It's a problem.
Europe is a... I don't even know when we have to stream for him to catch him in a decent time. So Europe is hard. Alright, and he wants Dritz to be back on the show. I don't think Dritz wants to be on the show. Dritz is done with
I feel like if we asked him, he'd come.
To meme around, to fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should have got him this episode to give his Mihawk take.
He doesn't care, apparently.
No, about the Mihawk take in general.
Okay, maybe we'll do that at some point.
How strong is Yamato, and when do we believe we're seeing Yamato again? Yamato is showing the first commander. When we'll see her again on the final voyage round trip.
Yes.
/ cover page. If that happens.
Okay.
But there you go. What do you guys believe the One Piece is? Some ultimate... It's probably some weather controlling device, to be honest.
Roger's jacket.
Roger's jacket. Who knows?
Gold.
From Hidden Pandas. Why do some people in the community seem to think that extra little tidbits of betrayal Mihawk got this chapter makes him Shanks stand on equal footing against him. Shanks literally had some of the craziest haki feats in the entire series just a few weeks prior, whilst I don't see any feats from Mihawk.
Because these sword suckers
don't stop.
Don't stop. They don't need any evidence.
It's like they're reading Bleach. It's like nothing else exists except swordsmanship.
Right.
There you go. From Christy. Do you actually think Crocodile is as strong as his banding? I don't think it's a fraud.
I think he's going to be very powerful.
I don't think it's a fraud situation.
Well, Luffy will fold him in half. Make no mistake.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to pull some future sight shit on Luffy. He's seen it before.
You know, this man brings up when did he learn Haki? Has he learned Haki? When did he get Haki? Did he have Haki in Alabasta? Probably not. He did not have Haki in Alabasta.
Maybe Jinbei taught it to him in the prison.
Who knows? But Crocodile showed up. Maybe Crocodile went to a new world and he realized, alright, let's learn some Haki.
Right. Scopagabon trained him.
Scopagabon trained Crocodile. There you go. Alright. Also, could Luffy beat Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei at the same time? Logic in their bounties. Well, we all know Luffy's bounty is getting downplayed.
And it's close with their bounties combined anyway. Nika. Christian the Nika.
What are they going to do against the Bajran gun?
But what are they going to do
someone explain to me?
What are they going to do when Luffy punches through their face with Conqueror's Haki?
What are they going to do against the Bajran gun?
Christian, that's ultimate penetration damage.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck are they going to do against the Bajran gun? Nothing.
If you're being real, Luffy should be able to one-shot his commanders.
If you're being real.
Yeah.
But, there you go. Ugh.
That's no slide on the commanders. Those are Monkey Daisies.
That's just Monkey Daisies, alright? He's on that level, Eric. He's going to get to that level. Where he's fucking all-time number one. Alright. From Harvest and Berry. Mihawk went from being excited that he was being chased to now just wanting to live a peaceful life. Huh? Now, I've heard this point being brought up.
He's kind of always been that guy, though.
He felt a tingle for a little bit. Too many warships. It got boring.
Yeah,
He's just like,
just slicing up goons.
But this is Mihawk's character. Alright?
From day one.
He wants the thrill of the battle, Eric. But no one can give him the thrill of the battle.
Except Shanks, and he lost his arm.
Except Papa Shanks.
He lost his arm, and just Mihawk doesn't want that fake W.
That's right. So, there you go. I guess that's why. Also, thank God Peak is returning next week. I'm guessing he's talking about JoJo.
Right.
But all this wait and the schedule killed the hype for Part 6. Hopefully, David Productions will cut ties with Netflix come Part 7.
Doubt it.
Netflix is dying.
Yeah, unless Netflix implodes and Disney
it might happen. Netflix is dying. They might not have the money to fund anime. To be honest.
I mean, they should probably start cutting half the rubbish on there.
There's a lot of shit on there. So, we'll see. Yeah. Alright. From C. Miller. Do you think Shanks and Mihawk duels didn't include Haki? No. There's a spectrum to this debate. Alright? Now, it was 10 fucking years ago. How many times do I have to bring that up?
Would you be disappointed if they're just doing not touching swordsmanship the entire time?
It's kind of lame. But Eric, it's literally 10 years ago. Why do people think they're still fighting today? They're not. It was 10 years ago. Shanks has developed his skills beyond Mihawk.
He had to, because he lost his arm.
That's right. He had to develop his other skills. So Mihawk, he's strong as fuck. We know Mihawk. If you don't know Mihawk can be the top 10, you're retarded. And everyone has Mihawk in the top 10. There's no one who doesn't have Mihawk in the top 10.
Right.
So
He ain't top 5, though.
Maybe he's top 5.
Not in Carter's top 5.
Not in Carter's top 5.
Sorry.
That's interesting, but, There you go. From Zentha. Can't we at least say Shanks and Mihawk are comparable for now? They're not comparable. Why does here's the thing. This is like the Luffy Zoro debate. Luffy shows all this crazy shit, and then Zoro comes along and does one thing, oh, they're equal.
Burner proof's on Mihawk.
Burner proof is on Mihawk. That is true. Alright, from Senator. If Shanks and Mihawk were using COC in their duels, which they obviously were at this point, well, you know, who knows? As Shanks has better haki than Mihawk. See, people don't get it. Do people understand? People don't understand it was 10 years ago. Do they literally don't understand that point? That it was 10 years ago. I don't understand. It's a different Shanks. Shanks clearly unlocked some crazy haki shit when he became an emperor.
He's on the journey too.
And we saw it in manga form. Now Shanks, probably not a great swordsman anymore because he lost his dominant arm. So of course he's got crazy haki shit coming, just flowing off the fucking dome.
Right.
Alright? He had to find other ways to fight using crazy haki attacks. Alright? Now, people, like, here's the thing. People bring up, I don't like this argument for one reason. Conqueror's haki coding is not exclusive to swords. If Luffy throws a punch at Mihawk and they clash, and Luffy wins that clash, then by logic, all Luffy would have to do is pick up a sword and be the world's greatest swordsman. There has to be something else. Now, Luffy wouldn't be a swordsman by category, not by what's actually there. If Luffy punched Mihawk with a sword in his fist and did a conqueror's
Like he
clash,
did in Wano.
Like he did in Wano, what's the difference? People can't tell me the difference. Because there has to be some swordsmanship going on. There has to be something else going on.
Right.
But people don't want to admit that for some reason.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright. There's all these weird, definitions, and, you know, swordsmen use their swords primarily. Shanks used his swords once and he fought Mihawk with it.
Already started going to some weird Bushido spirit shit.
There has to be some spiritual shit to it. Because black blades, only Mihawk has a black blade. Is that what it means to be the world's greatest swordsman? To unlock the secrets of black blades? What does it mean? Because right now, according to the Mihawk fans, it means Conqueror's coding. When all the top tiers have Conqueror's coding, and Mihawk just doesn't have the source the other emperors do.
Right.
So what's the argument? Mihawk sword clash with Kaido's Thunder Bagua. Just because Kaido doesn't literally use a sword doesn't mean he isn't channeling his haki through a weapon. What is the difference? Is Kaido the world's strongest clubman?
What's the difference between
You know
Kaido using Yoro and Mihawk? What's the difference?
Nothing.
According to them, nothing.
According to Mihawk fans, they think it's only haki, nothing.
Right.
That's according to Mihawk fans. So, Mihawk fans, get your arguments straight. Because your arguments make no sense. Your arguments actually devalue and dehype
But
Mihawk.
there is sword skill, because we see that with Zoro's techniques. He's parrying, he's blocking. Riposte.
Sure.
Dancing.
It can't just be haki. It makes no sense. I don't know how you don't understand this. But yeah, we're going to move on. Because we've said this so many times.
Yes.
Right. Senator also not getting it.
Technically, all Mihawk would need is the rhythm. / Rio.
Yeah. Moving on. From Farmer. What? Farmer? Okay. How does this affect Shanks' legacy? It doesn't. It confirms what we've been saying for years. Alright?
Kind of even just put Shanks on a pedestal. If you're going to be real.
Yeah. He has the second strongest swordsmanship and the top 1 haki. So, there you go. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Eric?
Coded.
From Physic. If Admirals are 80 and Shanks is 100, where is
I don't like
Mihawk?
this math.
Well, you have to use his scale, Eric. Where is Mihawk? 90.
90. There you go.
Easy. Easy. There you go. From Mirio, what do you think the monster trio's baddies will be at the end of the story? Zoro, 3.6. Sanji, 2. Jinbei, 1.5.
Will Sanji hit 3? Because he's Sanji.
Sanji won't get 3.
3 point.
Sanji won't get 3. He'll get 2 point something.
Okay. 2.366.
Something to do with that.
Yeah.
66, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, are we cucking him for his last bounty? I don't know.
2's a lot.
2. I think somewhere in the 2s. I don't think he's getting 3. Too many characters on 3 at that point. Like, fucking relax, alright?
Yeah.
From Fabio. Can Mihawk beat Big Mom? I think yes. What do you guys think? Big Mom just has so much other shit that she doesn't get to use.
I'm gonna say no. Mihawk can't beat Big Mom, Kaido, or Shanks. Or Blackbeard. I'm gonna hold to that.
Alright.
He ain't got
the sauce.
Right.
Okay. From Mega T. Do you think it's weird that Jinbei got such a big baddie bump after beating someone the government fired? It's about Jinbei's legacy.
Yeah.
Now he's on the Sun God's crew, Eric. The legacy builds on itself and it gives Jinbei the bounty. Also, Sanji gag. So
Yes.
From the dish. Predictions for the Red Hat Pirates top bounties. All of them might be above 1 billion or around 1 billion.
Shanks 5.5. Ben Beckman 3.7.
3.7.
Lucky Roo 3.
If Ben Beckman's bounty is higher than Mihawk's, it's over.
Well, he's not a swordsman, so he's allowed to be higher than Mihawk's.
He's a rifleman, Eric. He's
Right.
the world's strongest rifleman.
Right.
So therefore, he's weaker. He's not fighting Mihawk for the title. Therefore, Mihawk's stronger. Or some fucking bullshit logic like that.
Right. Lucky Roo 3. Yasop
These are too high, Eric.
2.5. Who cares? Look at the batters we got now.
That's true.
Crocodile has 1.9 billion.
That's true, Eric.
What are we even talking about anymore?
I'd be disappointed if Ben Beckman's on at least 2.
It needs to be on 2-ish.
It needs to be on 2.
3.8.
3.8 is a lot of money.
I feel like my Blackbeard and Shanks are going to go up.
I feel like Blackbeard's going to
Since
go up.
Since Big Mom and Kaido out of the picture.
Well, they kind of spent their money on Mihawk and Crocodile.
They haven't spent any money because they're not going to pay them
budget,
out.
you know. Yeah.
If Big Mom and Kaido out of the picture, we need a new... Like, it'd be kind of weird not having the ceiling,
I think
you know?
Yeah, I think fucking... I think bloody...
Bare minimum, you have to raise Blackbeard's.
You have to raise Blackbeard's bounty. It's got to be higher than Mihawk's.
It's going to be higher than Buggy's, for sure.
It's got to be higher than Buggy's, that's true. Alright. From Darko Plex. Why did Oda act like CP0 agents need to be present for the fights to give the proper amounts? This was never the case in Enies Lobby, except that the Straw Hats, no one saw their fights, yet they got extra high, the exact right amount.
Well, there's all these caveats on the certain characters now.
Yeah, there's all these gags and memes about it.
Because
so.
Usopp, well, everyone got a 300 except for Robin. Yeah. So, and obviously the elites.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah,
so in the
think
mountain
it's fair.
of news, I doubt Frankie beating Sasaki was a major note
yeah.
in the situation.
But, you know, the 300k standard increase, it's good.
We got the CP0 agents looking at Luffy versus Kaido, not looking at Sasaki versus Frankie, you know?
From Sky King Ziz, how do you guys feel personally and logistically about the baddies increases of the crews? Logistically, it makes sense in their world because they are under Luffy and a lot of their exploits are twisted by the news. But personally, most of them, like Brook Usopp, who did nothing, and Robin being too high. Robin's
fair. Yeah, I think Robin's
Usopp's a meme.
well, it seems like the Navy just gave him all 300 increase.
They're kind of lazy with it.
Yeah. Because
Like,
they didn't really... Robin's obvious and the rest are good.
Yeah.
Zoro being 1.6 now is probably a bit much, but
yeah,
apparently he's got a long way to go. He's got to triple his bounty, Christian. More.
That's true.
He's got to almost quadruple his bounty.
That's definitely true. It's big. It's big. From Darkoplex. I don't know why people are mad about Sanji's bounty. It's clearly a gag and all three are close. It doesn't matter. What's funny?
Also, Winbei.
Sanji's still over Jinbei and had a bigger bounty increase anyway. It's just that Jinbei had a head start. Okay. Alright, guy. We're not counting the math.
Well, Jinbei has a legacy. Let's just say that.
Jinbei has a legacy.
Why are you going to hate on Jinbei for?
Also, we're not doing the math. We're not going, oh, Jinbei got a
600.
600 increase. Sanji got a
billion.
700 increase. I mean, you know. Eric, Zoro can't have a higher bounty. Zoro can't have a lower bounty than Sanji forever. Oda had to cuck Sanji.
Yes.
Sanji can't win with the bounties.
No.
From...
How's Sanji going to cope with such a gap at the end?
I don't know, Eric. I don't know.
He might just end it all.
Who knows? From Bushido Brown, this is Wing. Says Crocodile came back post-time skip with the Haki. Who are the strongest characters pre-time skip that can come back stronger and can be in the top 30? Warlords. I guess Enel.
No.
Comes back with Haki. Comes back with defense.
Yeah, this man's wild when he comes back.
Alright. Maybe. But there you go. From Omar. How many members of the Straw Hats can Crocodile beat 1v1? Just Luffy, I guess. Is that what we're saying?
Well, how many?
How many members of the Straw Hats can beat Crocodile 1v1? Just Luffy.
I back in Jinbei.
The water super effective?
Yeah, Jinbei.
I guess you give it to Jinbei for the water super
I
effective.
give Sanji a go.
Why Sanji?
I don't believe Crocodile's that strong.
No, I'm just making a statement.
Sanji has Haki, but not really.
Yes, I'm just making a statement with
Jinbei, Zoro, Luffy
can beat Crocodile.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm on that Crocodile sauce.
I know you're on the sauce, but at least Jinbei has it super effective.
Jinbei has a super effective.
And the technique.
Maybe. From G33 Man. Does Perota give Mihawk the Gok Gok 3000?
Yes.
No. Alright, this is fucking...
I don't know what this meme is that you think it's some kind of weird shit.
Because it's not like... This Perota acts childlike around fucking...
Yeah, she acts childlike against everyone. It's her thing.
Yeah, that's why it's weird.
But she's not a child.
But she acts like a child. It's weird.
Okay.
Alright?
Maybe some people like that.
But I'm just saying, it's weird.
There's a Twitter account on...
I know there are many Twitter accounts.
There's a Twitter account that just fan out of their relationship.
I'm aware.
And I sent it to Dritz because I thought he'd like it.
And he did.
No, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
But Dritz hates the sexualization of Mihawk and Perota.
Does he?
He does.
I don't think he does.
He does. Alright? There you go. From Physic. Japanese fans have clarified and said Mihawk epithet is actually the world's strongest swordsman. It's in. We know. What the fuck are you talking about? It's in the chapter.
Yeah, we know, guy.
What?
Go on.
That's the question. Your response.
We know.
Why do people act like we don't know?
Why do people act like this is new information? No, we've never denied this. That's never been an argument.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. From the PPQQ. Does Oda hate Frankie? Frankie got lowballed.
Frankie's always been a bit low for me.
Yeah. Frankie got lowballed, man.
Frankie needs some dub. Frankie's fucking good.
Frankie is good.
Impressive against the Sasuke. I like
right.
my boy.
That's right. Alright, moving on. That was the last question.
There we go.
Done. Big episode, Eric.
You love to see it. Oda in the bag. Some weird shit with Dragon.
I don't know what the fight's going on with Dragon.
We got bounties. We got some high level stuff with Cross Guild.
That's right.
You know? I kind of wanted to go into depth with it, but the man immaculately just pulls the world building out. Makes it all fit together, Christian. High level stuff.
That's right. Now, Eric, Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the good king.
Good night.
Good night.
Jojo next week.